and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with Himavati Kumbantabam. First, the top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates Imphal and Moirang branches of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited. IPSA Working President Kuraijam Mathoba draws global attention at UNHRC session in Geneva to restore normalcy in Manipur. COCOMI slams review or reimpose AFSPA plans show treating people as less than Indian citizens. Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh and DGP Rajiv Singh issued joint statement retracting intelligence input about infiltration of 900 COCOMI militants from Myanmar. Committee on Tribal Unity COTU holds mass rally at Kangpokpi district against fake intel report by Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh. Political activist Apamcha Kangleipal Meitei claims Manipur violence will end when post-1951 entrants declared non-Indians and SU abrogated. Indefinite total shutdown imposed along National Highway 37 lifted after reaching an agreement with government. And veteran politician Dr. Moirangthim Nara urges people to emulate ideas and legacy of Lamyanba Irabot in order to find ways amid this tough time. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform, SKTV in Manipur, that can be watched globally. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today virtually inaugurated Imphal and Moirang branch of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited (MSCB) during a function that was held at the Cabinet Hall of Chief Minister's Secretariat. Speaking in the program, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren expressed confidence that the newly opened branches will be able to serve the people in far-flung areas. He also expressed his wish for these bank branches to provide loans to people in relief camps and also to fish farmers in the area who have been hit hard by the recent flood. The Chief Minister also urged the banks to give some relaxation to internally displaced persons, especially with the documentation process for loan application. Speaking further, Chief Minister N. Biren also highlighted the role played by Manipur State Cooperative Bank in providing microfinance loan to 1,195 self-help groups and other grassroots level beneficiaries in the past 5 years. While stressing on the importance of financial discipline, Chief Minister N. Biren maintained that government will also provide all possible assistance to help the people.
Some national banks sing moigi rules regulation to the dum strict to regulator praja sing yawana tarabasing the pangandaba adugumba to the equator yamna hartoba yawdabanate maramdi huji relief came the lady sing the mathoin white and lady mafam do the mating crepangsi hypocanda a normal procedure do low in an eye and later adugi she poro adugi sa poro adugi me poro adugi poro lerogadi relief came the lady but how they can provide all the documents. Sugumbagi port mayam says the on the National Bank her day nungai moina ngamui the pota tau the moina ngamwa pota kramai light on by that. Adugumbagi posa kara bank na sumadu yapi gnen khali ngasi bank hangbiri ba Manipur State Cooperative Bank ki officials in maru in a relief camp the lady wishing to madugi hana priority piramatung ngami ki kodong sada basing dukrai sungsoi soiduna sigi banki nogi staff singjina kohan gane na khali maroina khoi ki priorities awana taraba mayam se hana economically uplift tobudune khoi gi government gi hujik lei situation sida.
Working President of International Peace and Social Advancement, IPSA, Kurajam Athoba, has drawn the attention of global communities towards the ongoing crisis in Manipur and broader Northeast region during the ongoing 57th United Nations Human Rights Council UNHRC session in Geneva yesterday. Kurajam Athoba delivered his second intervention during the general debate on Agenda Item 5 titled Human Rights Situations That Require the Council's Attention. In his speech, Athoba maintained that the situation in Manipur has now surpassed 500 days of turmoil, placing the indigenous native population under severe threat. Over the past 15 months, armed groups belonging to Kangpokpi narco-terrorist groups who are under peace talks with the government of India have launched violent attacks using drone bombings and rockets from as far as 7 kilometers away. He said despite the deployment of over 60,000 Indian troops in the region, there has been little effective action, raising concerns of government complicity and an apparent prioritization of geopolitical interest over the security of its own native citizens. Manipur's indigenous people are now trapped in a hostage-like situation, caught between escalating violence and ineffective state protection. He called upon the council to intervene and protect the native people of Manipur and also to assign relevant mandate office and special rapporteurs to assess the ever-deteriorating situation in the region and also recognize the threat of immigrant armed narco-terrorists.
Kangpokpi narco-terrorist groups who are under peace talks with the government of India have launched violent attacks using drone bombings and rockets from as far as 7 kilometers away. The situation has escalated to a different level, targeting civilian areas resulting in several deaths and destruction of properties. Recent alerts reported by the chairman of the Unified Command confirms that approximately 900 Kuki militants have infiltrated Manipur from across the Indo-Myanmar border, planning coordinated assaults against the native population. Despite the deployment of over 60,000 Indian troops in the region, there has been little effective action, raising concerns of government complicity and an apparent prioritization of geopolitical interests over the security of its own native citizens. Manipur's indigenous people are now trapped in a hostage-like situation caught between escalating violence and ineffective state protection. This is not just a regional crisis, it is a grave human rights emergency with far-reaching implications threatening the very existence of one of the oldest civilizations in Southeast Asia. We urge this council to intervene to protect the native people of Manipur where the Indian government has failed till date, to assign relevant mandate office and special rapporteurs to assess the ever-deteriorating situations in the region, and also to recognize the threat of immigrant armed narco-terrorism and take necessary actions to stop it from spiraling further. We urgently seek your immediate attention. Thank you.
COCOMI coordinator Somendro Thokchom has strongly condemned any potential plans to review or reimpose Armed Forces Special Powers Act in Northeast India. He remarked that if such news is true, it suggests that the people of the Northeast are being treated as less than Indian citizens. He argued that AFSPA would not foster peace, but instead led to a major crisis and an increase in anti-India sentiment. Speaking at COCOMI office in Imphal, he likened reimposition of AFSPA to colonial times, when the act was used to suppress Mahatma Gandhi's civil disobedience movement, implying that it undermines the basic humanity of the people. He also criticized clarification of statements briefed by the security advisor as baseless, especially given the sensitive situation. He urged the government to remove the security advisor due to perceived incompetence.
Security advisor na yamna thongna le chumba mongda sangai ba milten jama pandu summe Hyderabad press briefing ma pire trup kuntra khaiduoga sector kuntra thona khayen thoga phom da poisel lodan laigre ban thamo phomju madugi makta khoi tonga ma sikin dorang mayama khoina lokhona na ba Manipur alert oina ba center amade state forcing alert oina leinana ba mana advice taw khre sini hai direction pi kare na hare aduga ikhang khangodra amu military support toriba tonga ma kuki lupsing na tare ko mo shutdown to chandra maitai na tang kun pan dagi landara dawni adu toro dawni kaina law thorok pai dare pora khoi ji chak chahing na men man ta han da ba lenga ka se matong rong khan da ba ama khoi gi miyam da phawhan ba security advisor oriba khoi gi Unified Command gi chairman oriba khoi gi advisor jina sumai tora ga di miyam sina tawda ba phibam je kai no ha ba tin moina thingna ga do bi kar ma mong thingna ga do ha ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯋꯥꯔꯧꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯧꯇꯨꯅꯕꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯅꯥꯡꯕ ꯆꯤꯡꯅꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯀꯣꯃꯤꯅ ꯐꯥꯎꯏ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯕ daite litabi mongda ngarang na mahai ngasina mahai sugumba misa amana Manipur gi security advisor gi pham pidana unified command si yamen piba si yamna koi chumdabra hana lawi adu masi lengang na su yamna munna ingchambam thoi pa ki lokthok puda lengang na su chobu thoktang lokbam thoi.
In an unusual move, Security Advisor of Manipur, Kuldip Singh, and Director General of Police, Rajiv Singh, issued a joint statement on Wednesday night stating that recent intelligence input about infiltration of 900 trained COCOMI militants from Myanmar to carry out attack on Meiteis on September 28 could not be substantiated on the ground. It may be mentioned that Security Advisor Kuldip Singh himself endorsed the intelligence report for infiltration of 900 COCOMI militants in a press conference on September 20, and surprisingly, on September 22, Spear Corps Indian Army, through a social media post, sought information from Manipur's Security Advisor Kuldip Singh to provide details on the intelligence inputs. The post on X was later deleted. However, yesterday, a press release which was signed by both Security Advisor Kuldip Singh and Manipur DGP Rajiv Singh retracted the claim of infiltration, citing lack of proof on the ground. In a joint statement, it was mentioned that the input was verified from different quarters, but it could not be substantiated on ground and that there is no basis currently to believe in any such input. However, security forces deployed on the ground are placed on high alert to protect lives and properties of citizens. All communities are assured of their safety. It further advised both communities not to believe in any rumors or unverified information. Meanwhile, Committee on Tribal Unity COTU today organized a mass rally in Kangpokpi district protesting against fake intelligence input about infiltration of 900 COCOMI militants from Myanmar, which was earlier endorsed by Security Advisor Kuldip Singh. Protesters chanted slogans demanding COCOMI land. They also chanted "Justice delayed is justice denied." They also demanded action against Security Advisor Kuldip Singh and other relevant officials. On the other hand, security forces who were deployed in the area ensured that the rally was carried out in peaceful manner. Political activist Sapamcha Kangleipal Meitei asserts Manipur crisis will end once immigrants who entered Manipur after 1951 are deleted from Indian citizenship and when suspension of operation with COCOMI militants gets abrogated. Sapamcha Kangleipal said this while attending the 73rd dead anniversary of Lamyan Bahijam Irabot, which was organized by Meitei Chengag Maitrabag at Manipur Press Club today. President of Meitei Chengag Maitrabag, Nungthombam Sanahal, General Secretary of All Manipur Students Guardian Organization, Sumati Saugrakpam, President of Socialist Students Union of Manipur, Sarajam Yaima, and President of Kangleipak Minority Welfare Organization, Mohammad Nasir Khan, graced the program, which was marked by floral tribute to the portrait of Hijam Irabot. Speaking further in the program, Sapamcha Kangleipal remembered the contributions of Lamyanba Irabot, who fought for the rights of common people. His untimely death proved to be a big loss for the Manipuri society. While terming the ongoing conflict in Manipur as an attempt to suppress the indigenous Meitei community, Sapamcha Kangleipal said the crisis will find its end only when SU with COCOMI militant groups get abrogated and when illegal immigrants who entered Manipur after 1951 are identified and deprived of their citizenship.
COCOMI Nandara kada Kangpokpi ang special foreign community. Masih coba punawang koyuyan to. Meitei singna bujik central force sing marka atam nama force ma Manipur ado takwa la kamkan demand to. Agar dari Kangpokpi armed forces special foreign 1950 AFSPA thamna na boy ke lo tunara kada COCOMI singna na iran bote ka. In singna yang talu le kana lisang sina leure Manipur se. Hau de chahi manga leure. Manipur की तंतु लेता किलोम से ये गुड माइंड होगा मणिपुर तंतु लेता किलोम हम ले रहे थे प्रमोशन का रोए थनबा सेंट्रल फोर्स और राज है कोई वहां नमने मधु तो भी आना ना बा तबाके में तेज से और पे आना ना बा आपस बात थंजन में आना ना बा COCOMI जिंदा अदुग फोर्स को तो करना ना मणिपुर लंडा रही है इसु
Collective group of CSOs in Tausem subdivision have decided to call off the indefinite total shutdown that was imposed on Imphal-Jiribam National Highway number 37 in Tausem subdivision area after holding a meeting with Deputy Commissioner of Tamenglong today. The indefinite shutdown was called by RNCM Tamenglong Zone, Zemi Naga Council, Tausem Area Students Organization, Student Headquarters Students Union, Zemi Student Organization Manipur and Chramram Segment Voice, demanding relocation of SDO office at Tausem Subdivision Headquarters. The CSO leaders met Deputy Commissioner of Tamenglong and discussed about the issue. They kept the demand for a fully functional SDO office at Tausem Headquarters on before November 10, 2024. They also sought an appointment with Chief Minister and Bahrain within 7 days to discuss about the matter.
Joint demand for reallocation of Tausem SDO office from temporary CAM office Tamenglong to proper headquarters has come into agreement from the government side, represented by Deputy Commissioner of Tamenglong, with SDO of Tausem, in the presence of our apex body, Jermai Naga Council, Manipur, Romai Naga Council, Manipur, that our demand will be started functioning from on or before 10 of November. So the total indefinite shutdown has been called off from 2 p.m. today. However, we will be compelled to start our agitation once again if the government has not fulfilled our demand.
Irabot Celebration Committee Manipur President Dr. Moirangthim Nara has stressed on the need to follow the ideals and legacy of Lamyanba Irabot during this tough time. Speaking to media at Irabot Bhavan at Rupmahol Tank today, Dr. Moirangthim Nara stated that Irabot worked to achieve an equal society despite the presence of multiple religion, culture and languages. Irabot played a pivotal role in building a new Manipur. In order to remember the toll leader, Irabot Celebration Committee has organized a month-long 128th birth anniversary of Hijam Irabot from September 1 to September 30. The closing day ceremony will be held at Iboyaima Shumanglila Sanglen on September 30, along with presentation of annual awards. On the other hand, Irabot Celebration Committee Manipur also paid floral tribute to the statue of Lamyanba Hijam Irabot on his 73rd death anniversary.
Irabot celebration ki kariguma tamda kanaguma na hangba yawi mai mapong numi khak tawraga loiba yadra haibasi koina phaujabadi ngasigi tangdu leita draba samaj ki saktam asida magi punsi amasung magi contribution magi wakhalon asi nainabagi tangai phadabasi nomu gi hengale September eba thabumji special significance Irabot ki pokpa siba underground changi bamdi leibam leitadna barmarom chapadisu September thagi man beloin thui Mina mibu ottaba, manaba kunai, manaba chakthung, manaba dikar, social justice si pirak na bhonabada, mamapun sikat kiribanya. Madugi recognition amada ngasigi, lairiba samaj amasung generation, lakadoriba generation sida, maki lamjing amasung wakhalon si, makata na pudhabam thui habisi, koi celebration committee gi, maikai dagi phaujabani.
Lamyanba Irabot Ningsing Thoram Observation Committee Lintok under the aegis of Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur PPCM organized 73rd death anniversary of Lamyanba Hijam Irabot at Kiam Sanglen in Bishnupur. The attendees offered floral tribute to the bust of Lamyanba Hijam Irabot and observed a 2-minute silence. PPCM convener Fairojam Nandu Luwang urged the government to unite in the effort to save Manipur, reminding the 7 years devastation and 1891 Anglo-Manipuri War, both of which stemmed from conflicts among the king's siblings over the throne. He emphasized that Manipur remains intact today due to the efforts of Lamyanba Irabot. Nandu Luwang noted that Lamyanba Irabot's death anniversary was observed to inspire the younger generation with his ideals and commitment to the state's welfare.
How ꯍꯧꯈꯤꯕ ꯆꯍꯤ 2020ꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 3ꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯐꯥꯎ ꯆꯠꯊꯈꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯜꯂꯨꯅ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯤꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯦ 4ꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯚꯥꯏꯖꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ IPS ꯔꯤꯇꯥꯌꯔ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯥꯔ ꯀꯨꯂꯗꯤꯞꯁꯦ ꯃꯥ ꯃꯦꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 18ꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯐꯥꯏड ꯀꯃꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯌꯔꯃꯦꯟꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯉꯩ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯀꯨꯂꯗꯤꯞ ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥ ꯑꯆꯧ ꯑꯁꯥꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯗꯣꯔꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯂꯣꯏꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯀꯨꯂꯗꯤꯞ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯥꯎ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯅꯝꯕꯣ ꯄꯣꯔꯒ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯃꯣꯟꯈꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯃꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ나 ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯛ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯁꯦꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯚꯥꯏꯖꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯐꯥꯏड ꯀꯃꯥꯟꯒꯤ ꯆꯤꯌꯔꯃꯦꯟ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯜꯂꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯏ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯖꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯀꯛꯅꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯖꯗꯦ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ MLA ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯌꯥꯔꯛ ꯍꯟꯅꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯇꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯄꯨꯛꯆꯦꯜ ꯇꯤꯟꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯇꯩ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯐꯝ ꯃꯨꯟꯅꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤ ꯂꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ
Jananeta Irabot Memorial Trust, JMED, also observed 73rd death anniversary of Lamyanba Jananeta Hijam Irabot at Irabot Complex in Jiribam District's Babupara today. Lifetime President of JMED, Dr. Chandam Kamal Singh, along with leaders of civil societies, organizations, social workers, community leaders offered floral tribute to the statue of Jananeta Hijam Irabot. Speaking in the program, Chairman of Jananeta Irabot Memorial Trust Celebration Committee, A. Manmohan said that the observation was held in subdued manner owing to the prevailing crisis situation in Manipur. He urged people to be part of the 128th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hijam Irabot. People also offered candles at the statue of the leader at Irabot Complex.
Jiribamda Sahi Kudingi Chawna Pangkokturba Hijam Janata Irabot ki Nation from Amati like Kidaba Nation Kumon Lona Mahana Pokiba Namiti Nation Kumon Chawna Pangkokturba Adu Kumchi Chahigi or Ladiba Lebaki Irang Amadi atmosphere Chi Yanga Celibachi Asigidi Laisu Katpa Amadi Nimidanga Mera Tanduna Pangkoktur.
All India Youth Federation, Manipur State Council and All India Students Federation jointly organized 12th state-level blood donation camp as part of 73rd death anniversary of Lamyanba Jananeta Hijam Irabot. The blood donation camp was organized under the sponsorship of State Blood Cell National Health Mission Manipur at Blood Bank Transfusion Unit of Jenims, Porompat. A total of 50 donors donated blood during the camp. Speaking on the sidelines, Vice President of All India Youth Federation, Manipur State Council, K.H. Ramananda, said that one among the blood donors will be presented with award on the closing day of the month-long 128th birth anniversary celebration of Jananeta Hijam Irabot, which will be held at Iboyama Shumanglila Shanglen on September 30.
Ngasi September tang 13 numero sida Jananeta na laikhidaba humbudrago humdoi soba death anniversary gi iroinana koi Jenims ki blood bank kai khusamnarakanda blood donation camp asi sinjabani aikoi ngasi gi siliba blood donation camp asida donor target chi 50 target ni aikoina blood donate tawjariba gi maram si miyam gi awa ana taraba loinana masagi tangai padana mi laijadaba aduna maram warakanda mai anabaduna maram warakan gi darkar dileba adugumba singaduda ge laidiba volunteer sina asigma ising asi katchabani.
Irabot Memorial Trust Kaibi observed 73rd death anniversary of Lamyanba Hijam Irabot today at Manaching in Kaibi Kulen, Imphal East District. The attendees played floral tributes and observed 2-minute silence in honor of Hijam Irabot and his comrades. As part of the Lamyanba Hijam Irabot Remembrance Month, UCOBID organized a tree plantation program at Irabot Primary School under the jurisdiction of Uvalco today. The tree plantation program was organized under the supervision of AMUCO, UCOBID President L. Premjit, President W. Basinta, Uvalco President M. Ramchandra, along with the teachers and students of the school, planted over 50 saplings at the school campus. Coordinating body of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee is set to host one-day public convention at Iboyai Mashumanglila Sanglin Palace Compound on October 5. In a press meet held today at Kobru Hall of Manipur Press Club, convener of STDCM Youth Wing, Namayrakpam Edison, stated that it can now be considered that all communities in Manipur have accepted inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list as a constitutional right to protect the identity of indigenous population. The committee has been democratically demanding inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list for over a decade. However, both the state and central governments have consistently denied the demand. Rather than overlooking this issue in the name of ongoing crisis, the state government must immediately send necessary recommendation letter to the central government. Edison highlighted that in response to a representation from STDCM, the central government directed the state government to submit a recommendation letter on May 29, 2013. Unfortunately, the state government has continued to delay action on this matter. He further urged clubs, civil society organizations, MIYCs and various groups to participate in the meeting to adopt a resolution for inclusion of Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list.
Manipur laiba Meitei haiba purupsi India gi constitution gi Scheduled Tribe ki list ta chalangadabani haidana khongjang changselaga lakpasi ngasi phawbuda Manipur government ki maikai dagi positive oiba dugumba thawak ambo lokhat piraktaba aduga issue mayam amana hariba khongjang asi amumuk khongjel tapthabadawna tawagi fium khak leibadu khoina miyam gi oiba mifam ama laiba October gi tang 3 nomaijing numitri If you have a Sumangla, Sanglenda, Makatana, Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Changjel Gadaba, Kongjang, Lepna Bagimi from Makak, Masiakoi, Pangtok Jaganito Hariba, Pangtok Jagadoriba, Masigi, Mipomusda, Manipur Lady to one ba, Club, Mera Paibi, organization, Punamagna Hariba, Mipum Sibu, Saru Yabiu, Haidana, Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Makedagi, Manipur Miamda, Apil Tozeri.
Manipur International Youth Centre MIYC, through a press note, has raised questions on the silence of centre in wake of recent escalation of attack by Kuki terrorists to civilian populations. MIYC maintained that use of drone bombings, targeted attacks and other forms of violence have brought the region to the brink of humanitarian crisis. This situation raises serious concerns about violations of international humanitarian law, particularly the Geneva Conventions of 1949, which set forth the standards of conduct during armed conflict to protect non-combatants and civilians. While accusing Kuki terrorist armed groups of using drones and missiles to target Meitei settlements, causing deaths, injuries and significant property damage, MIYC maintained that the deliberate targeting of civilians, including homes, schools and places of worship, constitutes violation of international humanitarian law, specifically the Geneva Conventions of 1949, that amounts to war crimes under international law. It stated that India, being a signatory to the Geneva Conventions, must take immediate steps to investigate and prosecute those responsible for war crimes, genocide and ethnic cleansing. The ongoing violence against indigenous people of Manipur, particularly targeting innocent civilians, reflects grave failure of the government to fulfill its duty and responsibility of protection. MIYC further demanded immediate action from Manipur government and Government of India to protect the lives and rights of all citizens and to end the senseless violence through genuine dialogue. Committee on Protection of Meitei Victims, More, organized a Langbal Chara Tamba at Akampat relief camp today. Residents of More, Churachandpur, who are currently residing at the relief camps in the valley, also took part in the ritual.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯗꯅ ꯇꯔꯄꯣꯟ ꯀꯠꯄ ꯐꯪꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯃꯦꯛꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞꯀꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯊꯧꯕꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯇꯔꯄꯣꯟ ꯆꯤꯗꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯍꯩꯁꯣꯏ ꯀꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯔꯥꯞꯄ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯅꯛꯄꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯕ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯂꯃꯟ ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯅ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯔꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯩ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯐꯪꯂꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯖꯔꯝꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯀooperation ꯄꯤꯅꯔꯒ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯡꯕꯟꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯟꯃꯔꯤꯅꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯕ ꯁꯪꯒꯣꯜꯁꯦꯟ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞꯀꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯄꯨ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯁ꯭ꯔꯗꯥꯟꯖꯂꯤ ꯀꯠꯄ ꯐꯪꯖꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯆꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯤ.
Transgender social activist Malim Thongam staged protests at Kurai Lamnong Market, warning of potential suicide in front of the Chief Minister's bungalow if her demands related to the ongoing crisis are not addressed within 15 days. During the protest, Malim Thongam called for disqualification of 10 COCOMI MLAs who are supporting COCOMI militants. She asserted that she has also filed an RTI against the MLAs involved. Malim reiterated her commitment to continue the protests alongside the youth supporting her, asserting that the demands for the people are also her own.
ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯊꯥꯖꯈꯤꯕ 15 days ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯆꯟꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ 5ꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯖꯤꯇꯤꯚ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯣꯟꯁ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯕꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯕꯤꯖꯦꯄꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯅ RTI ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯦ. ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯔꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯏ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯇꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ. ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯖꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤꯅ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ 10ꯅꯤ ꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯉꯥꯏꯁꯜꯂꯛꯑꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯝꯄꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛ ꯀꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯆꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯦꯖꯤꯇꯦꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯟꯖꯈꯤꯒꯅꯤ. ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯆꯥꯕ ꯔꯤꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯏ ꯑꯃꯐꯥꯎ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯃꯥꯟꯁꯤꯒ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯅꯅ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯒꯤ ꯕꯪꯒꯂꯣ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯄꯥꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛ ꯁꯨꯁꯥꯏꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯁ ꯇꯧꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯒꯦꯟꯁꯇ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯍꯛꯊꯦꯡꯅꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯌꯥꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯎꯠꯆꯒꯅꯤ.
A house at Heranguithong Ahibam Laikai Oinam Lairak reportedly caught fire, possibly due to short circuit today. The fire incident took place around 7:10 a.m. today at the residence of Laishram Ongbi Waikhom Ningol Thambalngo, age 87, wife of late Laishram Ibobi. Even though a team of Manipur Fire Service managed to prevent the fire from spreading further to the ground floor, the fire had reportedly burnt down a computer set and other important documents and belongings which were kept at the first floor. District Health Society, District Mental Health Program and National Health Mission Thobal jointly organized a program to mark World Suicide Prevention Day, which was observed across the world on September 10 under the theme Changing the Narrative on Suicide with a Call to Action, Start a Conversation. The program was organized under the aegis of National Health Mission. Nodal Officer of District Mental Health Program Thobal, Dr. Haigru Jamjina, and MS of District Hospital Thobal, Dr. Rohini Kumar, spoke about ways and means to prevent suicide during the program, which was held at New Era Higher Secondary School at Thobal Okram Wangmataba. They also attended to the queries raised by the students on the suicide. Noni District Police and ZTO Noni organized a marathon and cleanliness drive today as part of Swachhta Hi Seva 2024 campaign. The marathon was flagged off by Zonal Education Officer Xavier Longwei from Noni Bridge Point. A total of 100 individuals, including staffs of District Police and Zonal Education Office, took part in the marathon and cleanliness drive. Assam Rifles Noni Battalion organized a lecture program on environmental health and first aid at Tazai Public School in Gaidimjang village under Noni district today. The lecture program aimed to raise awareness about the importance of environment conservation and also to highlight the significance of giving first aid during emergency situations. A total of 39 students attended the lecture program. People in Noni district are facing inconveniences over the past 5 days due to power cut. The power cut has also caused huge problems in operations of various government and private offices in the district. The power cut from Urembam to Noni was reportedly caused by the recent strong wind that swept away some electric poles. The repair work is also likely facing challenges due to difficult physical terrain in this hilly region. Villagers have urged relevant authority to fix the issue at the earliest and also to install mini tower poles in forest areas in the district. Imphal East District United Clubs Organization has announced results for state-level Open Patriotic Song Competition 2024 today, which was held on September 25 at Ibendo Ibudo Puribi Puraba Community Hall of Kurai Ningthaubung Laikai, Tensit Road. Wangkaimayum Nongdon Mangang of Brahmapur Bagyabati Laikai secured first position. Ketrimayum Rupasya Devi of Kakching Turel Wangma secured second position, while Tokchom Lamjingba of Basikong Bazar secured third position. Consolation prizes were also distributed on the occasion. Manipur University of Culture Guest Faculty Association has warned of stern agitation if relevant authority fails to regularize the guest faculties of Manipur University of Culture within 5 days. 18 guest faculties of MIYC staged a protest at New Light Public School, Kangpokpi today, putting out their various demands. Speaking to media persons, President of the Association B. Gopiraman Sharma stressed that MIYC is on the edge of extinction due to the shortage of regular registrar, finance officer, examination controller. He also claimed that the guest faculties did not receive remunerations till date. He further demanded appointment of qualified staffs for the university. Meanwhile, Naurem Mahain, a student of Department of Folk Music, MA first semester, expressed disappointment over the agitation by faculties as this could possibly affect the classes. He appealed to the relevant department to fulfill demands of the faculties to ensure disturbance-free education and warned of stern agitation if the demands were not addressed within 5 days.
Hojie class yaujage na la ka anda oza sing se department ki beneta se da department khar sing gi oza sing ga punjan leraga khoi gi khongjam khak changjal leirame regularize to da ba da gi khoi da tolop chang nai na pithok pidaba sugum ba mayam sina khoi je khongjang se changsan bane na oza sing na khoi da su tak pi re adoi ta ga de khoi de ngasi je satra moi na khoi je class yaw ba lak sari ne ba oza sing sina sumai na khongjang changsal lai ta ra ga di khoi career sem ba lai ba khoi sing stay da khoi gi mangja ba se khoi gi mari leina ba department sing authority sing na khangbi yo aduga 하이리바 거기 오자싱지기 공정시 오자싱시는 놈이 망아니기 만웅다 하이나 따레 뭐기 공정시 정찰 리스데이다 거기 애드미니스트레이션가 오자싱가 야나버세 아투바 마탐도 부비로
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯋꯥꯀꯠ ꯃꯤꯐꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯒꯦꯁ ꯐꯦꯀꯜꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯪ ꯇꯥꯗꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ यूनिवर्सिटी असीगी गेस्ट फैकल्टी ना फंगफम थोकपा रिमोनरेशन सिंग सही सोतना थंबा पैसा पीदबा अदुगा ngasiगी लेरिबा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की लेरिबा कांगबु सिंग ऑफिसर सिंग असिना कोई गेस्ट फैकल्टी सिंग असिदा हाइरोइदबा चलोइदबा नीति मयाम अमा चसलकबा नागलेरगा वारदी पोथा बिरो काने हाइबगुम बसिगुम लॉन्चत मसी कल्चर तौजरीबा आइखोइददी ओनथोंगना लुग्रबा चाउग्रबा भलम अमा ओइना कोइदा नुंगधंग अमना कोकता थाबदों तौरेबा वाहिसिंग अस अदुना मफम मरांग खंगदबा सिगुम्बा तौरेबा मयामसे मसी तौबिगनो अदुगा गेस्ट फैकल्टी सिंग असे तंग ताबा मफम अमदा थंबियो
A day-long awareness program on drug-free campus was held at Lilong Haurabi College Conference Hall today. The program was jointly organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Lilong Haurabi College and Narcotics Control Bureau, Imphal Zonal Unit. Speaking in the program, PRO of Narcotics Control Bureau, Manipur, Sanglakpam Surendro, stressed on the importance of understanding the negative impact of drug menace to the youths in the state. He also highlighted the role of parents and teachers in making a drug-free society and to prevent youths from choosing the wrong path.
मकोई पैसा खरा तालहोरगा लोइरे हाइबगी ओवरनाइट इन टर्म्स ऑफ करोड़पति ओइदबा यादे लाखपति ओइदबा यादे हाइबी वखल सिंगसिदा फॉरेन कंट्रीज नंगी संक्शन लाइबा मयाम सिंगसिना पिखरबा कोगी मणिपुर सिदैदा ड्रग मयाम सि थाजलगा लमदम सिदा लैरिबा छात्र छात्रा मसिबु सेंदाल लंबी अमदी मकोइबु खुलायोने सिजिनरगा मकोगी पुनसिबु खुदक्ता पिखमना हनखिबा अदुगा मोगी मामापागी निंजरपा मंगलान क्या से मसी थुगाइगिबा मसीगी पेदबगी खोलाव मा मसी एकोगी एवरी सिटीजन ऑफ मणिपुर न मसी लावबगी मतम सारे हैबदो थमजगे.
As part of the Ek Pair Maa Ki Naam campaign, IQAC of Thoubal College, in association with NSS unit, organized a tree plantation program at Thoubal College under the supervision of Directorate of University and Higher Education today. Staffs and students of the college planted around 100 saplings in and outside the college campus. Principal of the college, Professor M. Bina, emphasized the importance of protecting the environment by planting more trees for future generations. Body of 60-year-old Sangakpam Joy, popularly known as Nirupama from Thangmaiban Maisnam Lekai, has been donated to Anatomy Department of Janims today. Elders from Langul Old Age Home situated at Langul Ningtho Lekai, along with his family members, paid floral tributes to the deceased following a post-mortem examination at RIMS Hospital. Later, his body was donated to Janims Anatomy Department in accordance with his wishes. It may be mentioned that Nirupama, who is a mentally challenged person, brought joy to many by singing songs. He was found dead on the afternoon of September 24 around 3 p.m. in MG Avenue area. And now in the sports news. Mixed martial arts fighter from Manipur Chungreng Korin was accorded a warm felicitation by Union Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and Minority Affairs Kiren Rijiju following his recent victory in the bantamweight title at the Matrix Fight Night. The felicitation was held at the minister's official residence in New Delhi yesterday. Union Minister Rijiju lauded Korin for his determination and hard work. The Union Minister has assured to extend all possible assistance to help the young MMA fighter excel on larger platforms and bring more accolades to the country. In the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphilpad, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 21 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 100% in the morning and 97% in the evening. Manipur received 39.8 millimeters of rainfall in the past 24 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates Mayang Imphal and Moirang branches of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited. IPSA Working President Kuraitum Athoba draws global attention at UNHRC session in Geneva to restore normalcy in Manipur. COCOMI slams review or reimpose AFSPA plans show treating people as less than Indian citizens. Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh and DGP Rajiv Singh issued joint statement retracting intelligence input about infiltration of 900 Kuki militants from Myanmar. Committee on Tribal Unity COTU holds mass rally at Kangpokpi district against fake inter report by Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh. Political activist Sapamcha Kangleipal Maitai claims Manipur violence will end when post-1951 entrants declared non-Indians and Sioux abrogated. Indefinite total shutdown imposed along National Highway 37 lifted after reaching an agreement with the government. And veteran politician Dr. Moirangthim Nara urges people to emulate ideals and legacy of Lamyanba Irabot in order to find ways amid this tough time. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyyic.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all our comments section. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur. Have a good night.